Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna unbox the Lego Star Wars set 75360 Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. If you're a big Star Wars fan and have watched the Clone Wars, you probably know where this set inspired from. So basically in season 6 of the Clone Wars, Yoda had been having these dreams about seeing the fall of the Jedi Temple and something about magical stuff. If you watch especially the last few episodes of season 6, so Jedi have been having all these problems running apart, and Yoda foresee something that he could not control, and he know that was gonna happen. And he also saw, I'm not really sure if he saw or really dreaming, but he saw Qui-Gon. He was the ghost that he was killed by Darth Maul back in the first episode of the prequel of the original trilogy. So he was the master of Obi-Wan, which he was also the one that recommend having Anakin Skywalker to become a Jedi, even though the Jedi Council refused because he has so much emotion that may cause problem in the future, which of course that happened, and thus he became Darth Vader. And also the execution of Order 66, where a majority of Jedi killed. So before Order 66, Yoda had been having all these dreams, and Qui-Gon told him to go to this place to find the truth. So basically he had to go to this planet, which you probably saw in the Empire Strikes Back, because he ended up staying there until his death. And also that's when Luke Skywalker went up and had training with him. So basically, so it's quite funny because in the Clone War, Yoda actually bring R2-D2 to the planet to see what's going on. Like he actually has to have like a few like adventure, kind of like a test for him, because that he actually had to learn how to be a Jedi or like a Force ghost, because back then no one knew that you can be a Force ghost. And Qui-Gon actually became that, and that's why that he recommend him to go there. So the funny part about him going with R2-D2 is because in the Empire Strikes Back, as I mentioned earlier, R2-D2 and Luke Skywalker go back there to look for Yoda. But then when Yoda finally met them, he acted like a stranger to R2-D2. So many people kind of like, what? I mean, they know each other, and R2-D2 doesn't really react to him as a fan. He was much more like a feisty person who refused to let him take the treat. So that was quite funny and kind of like contradiction of what really happened in the Clone War and the original series. Some people trying to defend it by the fact that maybe Yoda think that this is just another R2-D2 asteroid, but still though, R2-D2 should know who Yoda is. Anyway, let's go back to this set. As you can see here, it comes with 2 figurines and this ship that he was going, having his own adventures. So on the back, you have more descriptive of what the set looks like. So, and here it just tell you that it comes with Yoda. So let's open this and then we can see what's inside. As you can see here, it comes with 1 bag, 2 bag, and 3 bag, and then some sticker for the ship. And this is the booklet that it comes with. So it's gonna take me maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes to build this. So let's build this. So I just finished assembling this set. It probably took me like 45 minutes because I misread something, and then I had to take out some pieces and then assemble it back. Overall, this is a very unique set. The starship looks quite cool, but we will go back to that later. We're gonna look at the figurines first. First of all, it comes with Yoda with his green signature lightsaber. As you know, many Jedi, they always often come with the blue saber, and then Yoda, for some reason, he will have his green, and then the Sith has the red one, and then now I think with the Ahsoka coming, they have the orange lightsaber. Oh, and also purple for Mace, which was played by Samuel L. Jackson. So as you can see here, he is quite short, so that's why that for the Lego pieces, the typical Lego set, you usually come with two pieces for the leg part with the joint. Unfortunately, he doesn't, so that when he stands, if the weight is much on the front, he will fall. So that's why that for the lightsaber, you can only push it backward in order for him to stand. Unfortunately, I don't understand why with the figurine he has a shorter leg, but then the lightsaber is the normal length, because in the movie his lightsaber is supposed to be shorter. So I kind of hope that for next time when they're gonna make a set like this, they will be able to make the wand a little bit shorter for his green saber, because well, in the movies, even in the toys, if you're gonna get a lightsaber one, for the green one, it is gonna be shorter. So that's pretty much it. This is what he looks like in the back. There are some gray hair, and then for the suit, you can see there's kind of like a hood kind of thing. So this is quite unique. So it's like a bigger version of Baby Yoda or Goku. And then for the R2-D2, I think this is very cool. This is my first time owning an R2-D2 Lego set. So this is what it looks like on the front, and then this is what it looks like on the back. So it's very self-explanatory. So now we're going to the starship, Yoda starship. It is quite unique. I think it's real light. It kind of looks like an X-wing in a way. So on the side, this is what the wing, you can actually fold it like this. So both sides you can do this. And then on the front, that's the door. We will go back later on. And then the back. So as you can see, this is like the cannon. So if you have to use your hand to push it in order to fire. I kind of disappointed about this part is because this set is it's not that cheap, like the Michael figurines ones. Because for the Michael set, I understand why that they don't come with a lever, but for this set, I don't understand why. I mean, you should come with a lever so that you can just push kind of like a button thing, and then you will just fly. But here you have to use your hand, which I don't understand why. But overall, it's quite neat. It was very easy to build. Even though there are some repetitive thing like the wing, it's actually quite annoying that you have to repeat the procedure over again. But overall, this is very unique. I kind of wish that you can move a little bit more like in the horizontal region, but it doesn't. So now we go to the inside. The compartment is quite small, so you could only put Yoda inside. You can't even put the lightsaber in, and I think that's one reason why that if Yoda has to go inside, his lightsaber is decided to be put on the back. So they purposely have you have this just for the lightsaber, and then Yoda go inside. because like I said before, his leg doesn't have two parts. He kind of like has to stand instead of sitting. So this is what Yoda looks like inside. And then of course R2-D2 has to be right here. So basically there's a space for him right here. And he just go there. Yeah, I'm not really big fan of some of the pieces here. It always often comes off. I think where is it? This is coming from here. Actually, the design is quite cool, but the pieces when they are assembling it doesn't really go in. So I don't understand what's the reason. But overall, see, I don't know. I don't know if that it has to do with design or something. Oh, anyway, I forgot to mention. Beside the door here, you can actually pull up here too, so it's easier for him to go inside. So this is what it looks like. Even though for the comic book, the joint should be lower in the bottom part, so you can only see his head, but it doesn't matter. I think it's still cool. So that's all for this set. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is a cool design? Do you will you be interested to get one like this? For me, I understand that Yoda is not like something that people prefer over Goku, but I think this is a very unique set, and this is like the most recent set that you could get R2-D2 and Yoda, which I haven't had these two figurines before, so this is a nice collection. And I also would like to own a green lightsaber for Lego, so this is a very cool set for me, and I think it's worth every single dollar. It's also easier build and also actually cheaper than the Mandalorian set. So I hope you guys find this video helpful if you're considering getting one. If not, still thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.